Hello friends, my name is Chrissy, and this is Questions for Dessert. This is where we take our routines, our responsibilities, our everyday, and turn them into the ritual, and see the sacred in each day. This was kind of a bonkers day. I was up doing notes around 5-ish, because I knew it was going to be a long day. But before I got started, I sat down with the Reiki precepts, and I'll offer those to us now as well. Just for today, I am free from anger. I am free from worry. I am honest in my work. And I am diligent in my practice. I am true to my way, and I am true to my being. I am thankful. I honor my great bright light, and I hope to help you see yours. Just for today. Today's blend in our coffee advent calendar was from Guatemala. It has hints of dark chocolate, almond, apricot, and walnut. Hello, my friends. So glad you're here. So glad I'm here. Re-entry into work after Thanksgiving break it's been a challenge. For those of you that may be new here or may not know, I'm a therapist, and a lot of my sessions from last week for my people that I see less than once a week were rescheduled for this week. My schedule is bonkers. Everyone's holidays were bonkers. I'm trying to get Vlogmas together, which is a lot to do on a daily basis. And your girl is like, overwhelmed. But I had a cancellation this hour, so I am using this time wisely. I'm going to do the draw here. I'm going to make my bed. I didn't make it earlier because it was still dark when I came to work, and maybe crochet a little bit. It is 10:10, so I have 50 minutes before my next session, so we'll see what I get done. I also noticed I haven't put my jewelry on yet today. So I wonder where it is. Maybe I took it off when we did dishes last night. I don't know. Anywho, let's do our reading for today. So today we're reading with the Santa's Helper version of the Winter Wait, and also my deck, which you'll see in a minute. The Narrative Alchemy Tarot. So, no prompts for today. Just thinking about what do we need? What type of reflection? What flavor of the tarot would be useful for us to incorporate into the day-to-day? And I think I am going to throw in here again the re-entry back into the day-to-day and how we can manage the stress, the expectations, not only professional but household and family, and our own expectations for fun and respecting and enjoying the holidays, how we balance all of this, how we hold the joy, the excitement, and the responsibility at the same time. as I shuffle. I think of us as individuals. I think of us as a collective. And I trust that no matter what comes up today, there's room for reflection for each of us. And maybe, just maybe, an epiphany for one of us. How we balance our expectations of joy and creativity and experience and responsibility. We have the Hermit. I love the Hermit so much. And to me, of everything I see in this card, there is the solitude, there is the at the top of the mountain, there is the snow, there's so much in this. But for me, what keeps coming out of the imagery of the Hermit is finding peace and solitude while on the move. We're not standing still. We're not removing ourselves to a cave and getting quiet and finding our reflection and our wisdom. No. We're tuning into ourselves as we're on the move, as we're in the snow, on the mountaintop, in the valley. It doesn't matter. And what I love so much about this card is the shining of his light. And there's so much trust, self-trust in being okay with only seeing as far as your lantern will light. Not having to know what's next and what's next and what's next and what's next, but finding peace in the today, in just as far as the lantern will shine. Not having to be any further than the beam of your flashlight, the scope of our perspective, the range of our presence. We don't have to go any farther. We don't have to know anything beyond this moment. And trusting ourselves that whatever comes up, whatever our light shines on in an hour, in a day, in a week, trusting ourselves to manage that when we get there. So from the Hermit, how can we, as we manage our expectations, as we manage our schedules, as we manage our responsibilities, staying present, being okay with only what our lights can illuminate right now? How do we stay focused on the moment? How do we stay present and not get overwhelmed? How do we stay present, focused? One more. So we have our Hermit, balancing responsibilities and expectations and joy and fun by finding peace in movement and being okay with only knowing what's next. And then how we do that is magic. We have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is the witch of the deck because somehow, she can hold fire and water at the same time. She can hold two things that are opposites and allow them to both sing without canceling each other out. The fire isn't making the water into steam and thus destroying the water. The water isn't dousing the flame and destroying the flame. No. The Queen of Wands shows us that we can have both, and that it's not this continuum between the two. It's this holding of everything. And the Queen of Wands, she just makes it happen. The stone soup, the making something out of nothing, the being okay with not understanding the how, not having to understand the how, not having to plan out the how, but trusting that you got it. Trusting that when the season is over, if that's December 26th, if that's January 6th, if that is January 2nd is Epiphany, right? Or if that's all the way out into Candlemas in February, that when the season is over, trusting that you'll sit back and say, wow, there was magic in there. Staying present in each day, in each moment, and trusting that the magic is not out there. The magic is inside of you. The magic is inside of the lantern. I like this reading today. I'd love to hear what you think. The comment section, it's there for a reason. All right. Take a breath. Maybe even push pause. What do you need to do that'll take under 3 minutes? For me, it's make the bed. Let's go do the thing. So many of the ornaments on our tree are handmade from our friends, the Johnstons, from my best friend, Cassie, from her beloved husband and her sweet, sweet kid. I was super proud of myself today for figuring out how to make the pattern that I'm working on work for the size that I've increased it. The math was mathing today, and I'm super proud of myself for that. As always, I'll close with our loving kindness meditation, going out to ourselves, to each other, and to all. May we all live in safety. May we all live in health. And may we all live in ease. I'll see you back here tomorrow, sweet friends.